Hello everybody and welcome to Lobricks. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Hoth Medical Chamber. This set came out in 2018 towards the tail end there and retailed for $29.99. It has 255 pieces and is set number 75203. This set is very interesting. It is just one of those like interior sets. You don't really see them very often from Lego. They more do like spaceships and stuff, or vehicles you'll see from Lego Star Wars. But it is nice when we do get a scene of some kind. So yeah, it is a very nice set overall. You know, it comes with 3 minifigures. You've got Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and 218 there, 21B, which is a medical droid. The box art here is your 2018 standard for the time. You've got the live action figures up here, which they've kind of moved away from in modern times. It says Lego Star Wars. If we take a look at the back, you've got a kind of overview of the set in general. You can see all of the different things you can do and all the play features and whatnot. Pretty good. And then on the side, you also can see it shows the 2 figures and then a Luke Skywalker little diorama here. They've actually ditched this in some of the newer sets, so it's interesting to see. But anyway, that is the box. Let's move on to the set itself. All right, so here it is. Here is our medical chamber. As you can see, you've got quite a lot of room here, and here are our 3 figures. You get Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and of course our medical droid known as 2-1B. So, you know, let's first get started by taking a look at these figures. So let's take an in-depth look at them. All right, first up, we've got Princess Leia, and she's got her Hoth get-up on here. She comes with this very nice braided hair there, which is very accurate to her hair on Hoth, or how her hair was done on Hoth with the braids, and it comes together in this little bow at the back. She has a smirking face on the front there, which looks very nice. And then she comes with the Hoth uniform here. Very nice torso print with an over jacket and the under jacket, and then also some leg printing there. That looks very good. If we flip her around to the back, you can see that jacket print continues on to the back, and we do get an alternate face there, which is a more of an aggressive, angry looking face there on the back. So overall, a pretty nice figure, and one that is definitely gone up in value in the last few years here. So it's very interesting to see. But anyway, let's move on to the next figure. All right, next up, we've got Luke Skywalker in his medical chamber gear here. He comes with all sorts of nice printing there with the harness and then the tube coming along down through there, and also the diaper print there on the back. And then if we flip it around, it continues with these nice straps going through the back. And, you know, overall, pretty accurate to the scene. Comes with 2 face printing. This one right here with his black eye and his kind of a happy-go-lucky face there. If we flip it around to the back, we can see he has his tube on, which actually fits up perfectly with this tube that goes through there, and his eyes are closed. But there you have it. There is Luke, a very solid figure, and I'm glad we got a version of this Luke, and it is, you know, definitely a one-off thing and very particular to the scene, but one that is definitely cool to get in the set, and one I don't think we're going to see for a while. So that is Luke Skywalker in his Hoth medical chamber gear. All right, next up, we've got your standard medical droid here. He comes with this nice blue paste on, or blue coloring on his torso there. He's got your standard droid legs and arms. He has nice printing all throughout him here with his little silver mouthpiece, which goes through this tube. And then he's also got this little emblem right there. And then, of course, those yellow dotted eyes, which are actually in the shape of 3 little dots there in a triangle. So I think that looks very nice. If we scroll around to the back here, you can see that there's not much printing. In fact, none at all. But you do get some molded detail there. A pretty simple figure, and definitely not a new mold by any means. But, you know, a medical droid is definitely something cool and something worth getting. So, pretty good figure overall. All right, so there are the figures, and here is our set. So first and foremost is, if we move these figures out of the way, there is quite a lot of things to check out. There is a kind of a foldable winch here, so you can fold it up into a more enclosed medical bay if you so chose. I'm not sure if that is exactly a lot of room for the actual medical bay there. It doesn't leave you much options, and it is quite cramped. So I do like to keep it open, but that option is there. All right, so I went ahead and removed this section right here, which is the medical droid section with the tube here. The first thing I want to show you is that if you want to take your diaper Luke and put him inside of the tube itself, you can actually lift it back here, and then there's these two little prongs there, which you can actually set Luke inside of, like so, and then close it up. And it locks nicely in place, and then Luke is inside of his medical chamber. And then next play feature really is this little droid here, which was seen in the scene. He is on a rotating platform, so he can rotate around, and he also has little accoutrements you can attach to him. Plug in some medicine there. Maybe if you want to give him like a needle or something along those lines to apply there, you can attempt to put it in his hands there, and then it can, of course, inject it into the tank. All sorts of possibilities with this medical droid. If we move him out of the way, there is a little panel here with these two little flasks. Looks kind of nice, nothing crazy there, but it does add a little bit of detail. There's another one of these panels right in there, so you can put your medical droid and have him working on the computer, maybe on Luke's life or life support or something along those lines, or the status of how Luke is coming along. But anyway, that is this little pod section. So if we take a look at the rest of the bay here, we've got this nice little bed, which you can put a minifigure in, have them lay down. It works very well. And then there's also a little compartment right next to the bed, which you could put needles in if you felt so inclined. Let's put it in there, close it up. And they do give you quite a lot of these needles in the set, so, you could do that. I'm, of course, struggling because I am not a child, and it takes a child's intuition to figure these things out. You've got some nice details here with these little doohickeys and this little glass window here, and that glass window is interesting because it does actually look into what I imagine would be the operating room. As you can see, they've got needles here with some drawers that have various accoutrements in there. You've got scissors in this drawer up top, and then on the other drawer, you've got, some more scissors. So various accoutrements that they have in there, and then of course their needles. And then here is your operating table, which you could put a figure that you want to operate on and have her sit down, or he, and then operate on them. And it does spin around nice and neat. There also is a little compartment back here, which you could put things in, although it is kind of gets hard to get to with the chair. You've got some nice detailing up there as well to kind of signify it's an operating room. But if we flip it back around through here, you can see there's a nice little door there. Unfortunately, there is no door, but there's a door there. So, you can't really close it, but the thought was put in. And you've got this nice little snack bar area right here with this piping system moving up through there. Sink, which is done very well. Actually, there's a hole there with a little spigots to come out there. You also got some drinks and various medicines, perhaps, that are sitting right there, with more drawers right here. These ones don't have anything in them, but you could hypothetically put anything you want in there, like a needle. So there you go. That is this side of the medical bay. All right, so there we have it. I put the whole thing back together, and it is a nice little build. And I think for $29.99 when it originally came out, that was definitely a steal. You get 3 solid minifigures and a very nice little diorama build here, which works well and is a nice self-contained unit. You can still find these on eBay today, but you're not going to pay $29.99 for it. It is probably going to cost you more like $50 to $60. We paid right around there. So anyway, that is the Hoth Medical Chamber. I hope you guys liked the video. The reason we actually got this set is because we build MOCs here on Lobricks, and we're building a Hoth MOC, and we needed some of the figures. So if you're interested in that, check it out. If not, we've got more reviews just like this. We're taking a look at all the new sets that come out, so definitely stay tuned there. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one.